So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing on the first play from scrimmage. Here's Burrow. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Dafe Owe showing off the pass rush skills.
Okay, partner, a couple points of interest right here, all right? Offensively, we see that they came out throwing the football, but maybe more importantly, the blitz that came defensively, they got right after it.
And you were telling me pregame before we came on air, you think this is something we could see a lot.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it because this is a unit.
Scooby! Scooby! Scooby, don't touch me! Don't touch me!
And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35. A big play there for Cincinnati. 47 yards. Well, welcome to the party. First carry of the game. How about that?
And just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 34.
11 MT.
Burrow looking to pass.
Yeah! Yeah! Nigga!
34 yards. And the Bengals are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Evan McPherson for the extra point. And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And from the end zone, Deontay Hardy will bring it.
Let me talk to you. Let me talk to you. Let me talk to you. Let me talk to you.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 24. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Hey, middle.
Jackson now. Trying to lay one up deep. And this will be caught at the 30.
Not no bum ass Nelson Aguilar, boy.
A gain of 37.
I guess we got a good idea about what the game plan is for attacking the secondary. No beating around the bush.
Not no bum ass Nelson Aguilar, shorty.
Is a deep shot, and it connects. That's a tendency breaker right there because normally you build up to the big shot, but not in this case.
Crack him. Crack him. Crack him.
Running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. 2nd down, 8 to go from the 28.
Early down stuff's to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
To throw is Jackson. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry. Only able to gain a couple there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
Jackson.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, Lord.
Open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on 3rd down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. From the gun, Jackson.
I'm the lurk. Big lurk, nigga. It's big lurk.
Bengals are going to get the ball back on the turnover.
Big lurk, nigga.
Boy, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window.
Stop playing with me.
I think they were in zone defensively.
Nigga.
They certainly were. Nice.
Stop playing with me.
The quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes you're fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got him the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
Now 2nd and 9.
11.
Burrow will throw. He will find his man Chase complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 30 big ones. The play has them all the way out near midfield for 1st and 10. They'll go up the middle here with Moss. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It may be only a gain of 3 yards, but that back, he deserves a lot more credit on the play. That could have easily been stopped at the line, but his vision and his determination found some space to turn it into that modest gain.
2nd and 7. Now it's Burrow.
Oh, buddy. Come on, buddy. Oh, no. I might be liking this Madden, bro. I don't know. I don't know. It's a Donna's paradise. Living in the Donna's paradise.
Here we go.
Now Burrow. And he's got it.
Living in the Donna's paradise.
And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Been living all right. Living in the Donna's paradise.
Toward the middle of the field.
It is, and if you're going to gain yardage, you're going to have to go there at some point. But how about the read, okay? The eyes of that play, stepping out from the middle of the field and really making a big hit. Did not get free, but boy, that's a tough area to go into when you're going into his spot.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Throwing again, it's Burrow. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And it's caught.
Oh, baby. Flex. 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 Flex on them. Niggas. Gangsta grill shoot. Bastard.
On the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown. And quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and you mentioned it already. On the road, be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So
Crack them. Crack them. Crack something, gang. Nigga, CSG. CSG. Crack something. Crack something. We don't crack something, boys. Crack something. Smack something. SMB, don't smack something, boys.
Allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Now it's Jackson. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Smack something, gang, nigga.
And he's able to get it back.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're not giving much up to their defense because for the second time now, that D has had to run back in on the field early after an interception.
Yeah, because you had a D, bro. I ain't gonna hold you had a D.
For 6 after that interception.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown.
Way to fight. You gotta fight for your right to party.
Aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
The veteran Kyle Van Noy in there to drop him.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow.
Oh,
Incomplete.
buddy. That was good. That was very good. Very good.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it, they got there and popped it free.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And that will be incomplete.
60 yards.
Well,
they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
and I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this will be a 2-touchdown game.
I don't care who you are. 60 yards is a very ambitious attempt. Hard to make even in practice in the best of conditions. And now, we're
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Bengals grab it. They'll try.
Skunk. It's a skunk. It's a skunk spiking.
Fumble recovery and a Cincinnati touchdown. Well, Charles, not only did they fumble the football, but they're starting to fumble away their chances here a little bit. We've got a 3-score ball game now here in the first half.
And the last thing you want to do, partner, is help the other team with what are avoidable turnovers. You want to hang on to the football because
Spike it!
you're playing against a good team, you're just making it easier for them by giving them extra opportunities.
Don't leave me unguarded. I'm a cheesehead word of Vince Lombardi.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
Blow, blow, blow.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it'll be second.
I'm above the skill range. Yeah. Gotta feed me.
21-0 our score.
I just want to eat your down. Yeah.
Second quarter now for Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Henry up the middle. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
That's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And Henry fighting for the marker. But I don't think he got there. He did not. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th.
Quick, ready?
They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. That is caught. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. They only needed that 1 yard going for it on 4th. I got to be honest. I thought they were going to stay on the ground. They surprised me. Did they surprise you?
I'm with you on that one. I thought they'd find a way to create some type of a power run and try and pick up the first down, but they decided to keep the ball in the hands of the guy who could throw it, and it paid off.
Yeah, that decision paid off indeed. A first down carry for Henry. And a result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 2. Well, the option right is Jackson. And
Wrong choice. Play with something safe, buddy.
As he stopped in the backfield.
Hey, report.
On 3rd down, here's Mitchell. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a 4th down now. They'll try and run the option.
Nigga, gangsta grills, you bastard.
14 to keep the offense on the field. Little read option, the end result, the first down, so a good one.
And the way teams are running it nowadays, they've added variety to it. You know, the original way was you read the defensive end, if he crashes down, you pull and you go. Now they may not even block that person, may end up reading the linebacker, may read the
quarterback.
It just depends on how they want to block it up.
I see you, man. Thoughts.
Running from the gun with Henry. They find some open field here. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. 48 yards now on the ground.
I'm spanking him. B-Rock, I'm not playing with him.
They needed to use the ground game to take
he getting choked up.
because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
We talking about backhand slapping niggas. It's like high school. I'm gonna stuff him in a locker and put the lock on it, bro. He gonna scream for the school administrator to come see him.
From the gun, give to Mitchell.
Little Keaton Mitchell. What do you know of Little Keaton Mitchell? Baby Keaton.
That was a really nice play, able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free, and make the hit on the runner.
He filled the gap nicely, kept him
Man,
just a 1 yard.
talk to you. Talk to you.
Stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Henry will get down.
No, buddy.
Line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1. They'll give Henry another shot. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Derrick Henry.
Hey, this is what I mean. Just wanna be.
No,
Can they kick a field goal? He can't kick an extra point. Bum ass a boy. Hey, I feel gold. Somebody is
in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They've had a very solid first half, and as we near the end of that first half, they're just looking for a little more on top of their lead right now.
And when you put together a game plan on offense, you put together what you think is going to be the best possible scenario, right? Hey, we're going to score. These are the plays that are going to do it. But you also put together your counters, meaning after they make adjustments to what you're doing, what do we have to go to next?
The adjustment to the adjustment?
Exactly. So I can't wait to see if we come out of the half, how they're going to go about doing things. Do you just keep running what you ran before, or do you go to your counters expecting those adjustments to happen?
Before that, we'll see the end here of this first half. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11. Here's Burrow. Flush to his right. And this one too low.
Appeared to me he was just trying to find an open receiver. Got forced out to his right. Had to come off of a guy downfield, trying to hit his back. Unable to connect. Should have been an easier throw moving to his right, though.
Yeah, much easier, obviously, for a right-handed quarterback. If he was going to his left, a little bit tougher.
Exactly.
Now it's Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. So, Charles, no turnovers yet for this offense, but those sacks now, they're starting to pile up.
And one thing usually leads to another because they've got to figure out how the offensive line and everyone else involved in protection can keep their quarterback upright and allow him a chance to throw the ball downfield.
To try again after the sack. Burrow. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on third down. Back to throw here. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Arthur Mallett. And the Ravens are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. Well, he's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here. Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense is throwing at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
Now 2nd and 3. Play action. It's Jackson. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. B.J. Hill able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle, and frankly, partner, not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play action fake.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Jackson to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Well, if they have any designs of getting back into this football game in the second half, they're going to need to be much sharper offensively than they were on this opening possession. Not much happening here, and it'll lead to a fourth down.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. Shotgun handoff to Brown here. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31. Defensively rallying to the ball after the nice move. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll swing this out to Moss. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Mike Gesicki with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman, 70 yards. And the Ravens are able to cut into that deficit. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
It's complete. And he is going to get in there for the 2 points to make this a 12-point game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Oh, a good-looking return. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. So a turnover there on the kickoff, and don't look now, but that just made things a little more interesting.
Very interesting, because when you're trailing in a game, these are mistakes that you pray for. You just went down and scored. Now you get the football right back with another great opportunity.
And he's going to have the hook up to Gage. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Jackson. Dancing to his left. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
He certainly isn't looking at the scoreboard out there, because to me, all he's concerned about is analyzing the field and making most of the time left in this game. Deficit's still there, but he's starting to hit them with some big plays.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Inside handoff, Henry. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Derrick Henry, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens are back within a score. So he had the nice run to get him down there, was stopped just short of the goal line, but they go right back to him, CD, and he delivers to finish the drive off.
A little extra determination there, don't you think, partner? You notice he didn't tap on his helmet and say, get me out after the run down to the end zone. He said, I almost got in. I'm going to get in on my own. I'm staying in. And he carries it across the goal line.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Bengals drive about to get going. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. Burrow looking to pass. Incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it, and he'll bring this one back to the 29. So, my goodness, I wouldn't have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the 2nd half. I just wonder on the other side of the field, where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the 2nd half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game, 1st and 10 here. After the interception, here's Jackson. Flushed out right. Throw caught by Flowers. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now 2nd down.
But there wasn't much there with that hitch route. They didn't gain what they expected. But sometimes when you call a hitch, you really don't have an alternate to go to. You don't have a second route to throw it to. So sometimes you have to rifle in there and hope for the best.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Throw left side complete. That's Flowers. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. 10 more there and another first down. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
2 things to watch. First, his strength and being able to break out that initial contact. But at his size, once you slow his momentum, it's hard for him to get it started again and end up tackling him behind the line of scrimmage.
Go.
Henry again. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we're all tied now early in this 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call him down at the 44.
Well, so much for the worry about how they would be after losing their lead. What a big-time return to seize the momentum back.
Ready?
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. And he's across the 45. It'll be 2nd down.
Watching that play unfold or watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback land on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. Moss on the give up the middle. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. 64 yards rushing for him now. He's carried the ball just 5 times. From the gun, a give to Brown. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with 3rd down looming.
Here we go.
This crowd trying to force a false start here. 3rd and inches. An inside give, Brown. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. On the handoff, it's Moss. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
On 2nd down, it's Moss again. Oh, no, he lost the football. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. This crowd turning up the decibel level.
Here we go.
It's 3rd and long. Now Burrow. This is caught. Touchdown Bengals. Trenton Irwin. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. Wow, a personal foul at this stage in the 4th. Hard to believe.
Really hard to believe, and now that glow of hope that you had begins to flicker out, doesn't it?
Yep. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. This is 1st and 10.
It's not. You are X. You are X.
Throwing. Jackson. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Jackson to throw. That's caught. It's Flowers. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. That is caught. Bateman. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
They come up now on 2nd and 2. Jackson. He's got it complete to Aguilar. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Here's 1st down. Jackson rolling to his right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. This pass rush, they've been excellent all game long, and another example of it right there in the closing moment.
Not only with the pass rush, but how well they're coached, because if you don't quite get there, get to the quarterback, get your hands up into the passing lane and knock it away as we just saw there.
And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
A big play here. 3rd and 2.
Hey, Ozzie. Sit on. Hey. Sit on.
Now Jackson. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win.
And now the decision is to go for two. A gutsy call, and this, in effect, is your ball game right here. One last shot for Jackson. And he is into the end zone. No flags. And there may be a play away from winning the football game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time, and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
A fun